My favorite bundt pan is the one with the center hole. You'll soon see why. Are your cosmetics generally a mess too? I'm selecting a spray paint cap, then setting the bundt pan on top. I'm now placing my makeup brushes inside the center of the bundt pan. Now I'm gathering all my other everyday cosmetics and placing them in the rest of the bundt pan. And the end result is a super accessible and unique way to access all my favorite things. I love how easy it is to see each brush, and with all the products on display, it's an easy grab and go. My desk tends to get really cluttery with pens and papers and other office supplies, so here's a quick fix. Once again, the pan is being placed on top of the lid, then all the pens and pencils are being outfitted into the center of the pan. I now have a super handy and sturdy office caddy that is effortless to reach for whenever I need it in a jiffy. Plus it helps keep my keyboard area clean too. My bird feeder is currently using an ice cream pail lid to help keep the rain off. Let's make it look much cooler. So bye-bye ugly lid. I'm going to fill up the bird feeder first, so I'm placing the feeder on a tray, filling it up, then dumping the overage into the feeder. Now I'm replacing the top, then positioning the bundt pan over top of the feeder with a rounded side facing up. To protect the feeder top from rain, I'm cutting a tin foil pan's rim, poking a hole through it, then threading it through the feeder wire. Some small pieces of duct tape are being stuck around the hole to help waterproof it. Once hung, my bird feeder has the coolest roof in the land. The rainwater will run off, protecting the birds and the seed. Since the bundt pan has pretty rounded curves, I think it turns the plain feeder into a statement piece that chimes in well with my other galvanized gardening gear. Since my inflatable hot tub sits in the hottest part of my yard, here's a hack to keep it and me cooler during a hot sunny day. I'm positioning a bundt pan on top of the bottom part of an outdoor umbrella stand, then slipping the umbrella into the stand and opening it up. The bundt pan provides an instant shelf where I now have a place to stash pool chemicals and sunscreen, making them super accessible right beside the tub. Or instead, I can fill up the bundt pan with ice cubes so I have an instant mini bar right where I need it most. Or throw in your soda cans for an instant cooler. Here's an idea to keep an outdoor table protected from the sun while being productive and pretty as well. I'm placing a full wreath in the center of the table with the bundt pan on top, open sides facing up, then installing the umbrella. Next up, I'm loading the pan with snacks, a drink, and napkins for a super fun snack caddy that's pretty enough to host a garden party. The umbrella keeps everything cool so you can indulge in a few of your favorite things in a pretty garden setting. Here's how to make some task lighting instantly in a needed area in my workshop. I'm choosing a plant bracket that is long enough to clear my bundt pan. I'm now teaming up a ready-made hanging light cord outfitted with a switch and a light bulb that has a section that isn't glass. The light is being hung by twisting the cord around the plant bracket until it stays put. And I have myself a very funky shop light that is perfect to illuminate up this little area when I need the extra light. The shape of the bundt pan is so perfect as a lampshade, creating a very unique light. Plus, I can unwind the cord and simply move the light wherever I wish.
Grab some pot holders the next time you're at the dollar store. I picked up 3 sets of pot holders the last time I was at the dollar store, and I have a few projects I want to make with them. First up, I want to use this pretty blue one, but I don't need the loop at the top. I'm going to use my seam rippers to remove the thread until the loop is undone. I don't want to cut off this long piece of trim, so I'm going to fold it over and use a little hot glue to hold it in place. Now I want to fold this into a cone shape. I'm going to go from the corner to corner the long way so that my cone can be a little bit larger. I'm going to roll over the bottom 2 corners until they create a cone, leaving the top part open. I want to add a little bit of trim, so I'm going to use this great plaid ribbon that I have. I can now slip in a set of silverware and they're going to fit perfectly. This makes my place settings look so much prettier when it's time for company. I'm starting by removing the loop, and then I'm going to glue it into the cone shape. I'm going to use a little bit of lace to trim this one up. I can hold it in place with the hot glue, and then I'm just going to tuck the ends under the opening around the top and around the back. Since I want to hang this cone, I'm going to use the same lace to make a little loop on the back. Now I can slip in my scissors and the other things that I use daily. This is the perfect little place to get these things off my counter and hung up neatly where I can easily get to them. I want to use this great feather pot holder and add a button to start. To find the spot where I need the button, I folded the pot holder over and brought the loop to the front. Now I know exactly where I need to place the button. With the button in place, I want to add some pouches inside so that I can store little things in them. I'm going to use clear sandwich bags and my hot glue gun. I want the bags to open on either end, so I'm running a line of hot glue down the center of the pot holder, and now I can line up the bag with the end and then stick it right down into the glue. After the glue is dried, I can trim off the bottom of the bag, and it's still going to stay sealed because of that line of hot glue. I'm going to add 3 more bags the same way so that I have 2 bags opening at each end of the pot holder. To finish off the center where that glue is, I'm going to use a strip of burlap ribbon to just cover it up. I'm going to make this one into a little sewing kit, but there are so many things that I could use this for. It's perfect really at home or for when I travel. For my last project, I'm going to make one more thing out of the pot holders. To start off, I've got this dish towel and I want to add a little dab of glue to the fold line in the middle. With the towel glued, I'm going to fold over the pot holder and glue the fold of the pot holder to the fold of the towel. You can also see that I've already added a button the same way I did for the last project. Once this glue has dried, it's that easy and it's ready to hang. I love this type of towel. They're so great to have in the kitchen and are so handy. I hope these projects have inspired you to grab some pot holders and see what you can do with them as well. The possibilities really are endless.
Here are 3 smart organization hacks that you can add to your home using inexpensive tension rods. In the dead space above a doorway, go ahead and grab 2 tension rods that fit the width of your doorway and secure them in place so that they are perpendicular to each other and level. And this is perfect unused space to create paper towel storage. You can store all your big bulk paper towels up here. They're out of the way, but they're still easy to grab when you need them. You'll want to find a closet that has a little bit of space on the side. You can pick your closet in your bedroom, a coat closet, a storage closet, maybe your guest bedroom closet. Find a closet that will work. Grab 2 tension rods that fit the width of the side of the closet and secure them in place so that they are stacked on top of each other at the height that will hold wrapping paper rolls up against the wall. How cool is this? All it took was like a minute to put these in place. And I have a whole little spot that can store a lot of wrapping paper rolls that are out of the way but still really easy to get to when I'm wrapping gifts.
And for our final tension rod hack today, let's grab 1 tension rod to organize under the kitchen sink. This is an area that is so hard to keep organized and easy to access everything, and a tension rod is a great way to solve some of those dilemmas. This gives you a spot to hang all sorts of things on. I added a paper towel roll here so you can easily grab paper towels out of this cabinet. There's also room to hang spray bottles for cleaning supplies. I hope you enjoyed these 3 organization hacks today. Tension rods are such a great way to organize all over the house, and they're really affordable too.
Grab some kitchen towels or tea towels the next time you are at Walmart or your favorite big box store. Take 4 kitchen towels and iron out all the wrinkles. The towels can be the same pattern, or you can mix things up with coordinating patterns. Clip 3 to 4 round curtain rings to the short end of each towel. If you want to adjust the length of your towels, simply fold over the top and clip the rings along the fold. Then, slip the curtain rings onto simple tension rods and hang the rods in a window. Adjust the towel so the curve of the towels all face the same direction. Easy and instant window curtains. Find a fun tea towel with an interesting graphic image and turn it into home decor. First, iron out any wrinkles from the tea towel. Take any old or thrifted art frame and remove the previous art or any cardboard pieces. Apply painter's tape to the edge of the towel, securing it to the cardboard. Place the mat over the taped tea towel and slide it into the frame. You now have new, beautiful, and unique wall art. Find 3 or 4 tea towels or kitchen towels in a fun pattern. Flip 2 towels over and align the short ends up against each other. Place a strip of simple duct tape over the aligned edges and press down firmly. Continue to line up the towels end to end and tape the short ends together using duct tape. Have fun styling it on a table or kitchen island.